東京卍会一番隊隊長兼11代目ブラックドラゴン総長です。覚悟してください。俺はココ君を連れ戻し、妃とイザナをぶっ飛ばして天竺を潰す。ついてこれますか？
Yo, Takemichi feels different this season. To the look in his eyes, to the words he's saying, no more ifs, buts, maybes, like none of that. It's I will, I'm going to, no matter what, like I'm not giving up. Those type of words, man. I could just see the flame, the passion in him now. It's different. He has a new type of energy this season. I don't know how to explain it, but you could just feel his determination, his drive, his dedication, how much he wants to win, how much he feels like he needs to succeed. Actually, now that I think about it, I just thought of the Dragon Ball Z, one of the greatest things Goku has ever said. I think he said this to Gohan, but he was like, power comes in a response of a need, not a desire. And I think Takemichi is embodying that. He needs power, like he needs to succeed, he needs to win. It feels like it's greater than just a desire, because he's not fighting just for himself. It's for more. It's not even just for a girl now. It's more than that now. It's for Naoto. It's for everybody who helped him, who pushed him forward, who sacrificed so that he could achieve and so he could win. Like season 1, Takemichi, I called him a simp, because I was like, damn, you're doing all of this just to help a girl that that you're not even together with in the future, that's basically your ex and all that, in middle school in all cases, not even high school. It's like 12 years ago. That's crazy to me. But just now, it's not just her, man. It's her brother, it's Naruto. They became great friends. It's for Mikey, it's for Draken in the future, it's for what, like the list keeps growing in the future. And the amount of people he's trying to save, trying to change the future for. And I think that's what makes him so different this season. He's fighting for something greater than just wanting to be together with his ex, with Hina. And it has me thinking about purpose even in real life, if you're into self-improvement at all. I always hear different takes about purpose and what drives people, how to find your purpose and all that, how to find that drive that surpasses motivation, that dedication, that will, the determination to just succeed no matter what. I think the greatest thing I ever heard about finding your purpose is the fact that it has to be, the driving force has to be something greater than you. It has to be beyond you. And to be honest, I think saving Hina in season 1 wasn't enough. It wasn't enough of a driving force, because I feel like deep down, Takemichi, he probably was trying to save her. Yes, it was selfless because he wanted to save her life and everything, but I probably had a little bit of a selfish drive as well to save her, maybe to be with her again, so it wasn't great enough to really push past his old ways, his bitchiness. It wasn't enough back in season 1, but look at him now with more on his shoulder, more burdens on him to achieve, to fight for, and now he's just talking differently, and it all starts to make sense now. There's more on his plate. There's more relying on him than just saving his ex, and that's greater than him. So yeah, quick lesson on purpose and all that. But yeah. Anyways, besides the deep meanings behind the show and everything like that, what did I say in my last video? I told you that Takemichi, his solution, he's eventually gonna have to become the leader of the Black Dragons. I said this in my last video. It's the only way for him to really solve everything. It was right in front of us from the beginning, from the moment in season 1 when when Mikey stated that he reminds him of his brother, of Shinshiro. I should have known from back then that this was his destiny, his fate in life. but I'm really enjoying how Tokyo Revengers is making characters from the past events, people that were villains, people that were misunderstood, that we didn't really understand their motivations and everything like that. I love how they integrate meaning into these characters. Each character has some deeper meaning to them, some emotions that showcase who they are as a person, their past, what made them who they are now. Tokyo Revengers done an amazing job in showcasing that in a lot of these characters, honestly. But back to the beginning. So I thought at first that this guy Muto, I think his name is, I thought he was planning to like frame Takemichi to make it and report to Mikey that he's the traitor, and because of his two members' relations to Izuna and the Black Dragons back in the day. But you know, the story took a different turn and decided that, well, nah, like I don't really care. This guy really doesn't care if Mikey finds out if he's the traitor or not. He's rocking with Izuna, which I'm starting to think like what is like Izuna's mindset and I guess character like, because so many powerful strong characters are willing to ride and die for him, and it's like basically hyping up his character tremendously. So like if he doesn't have badass dialogue from the moment he's introduced, well, he's already introduced in the past, but in terms of when he's greatly integrated into the plot and not just really in the background for the most part, it better convince me to be part of his gang the way these others are talking about him. Speaking of, it seems like Izuna is the one who originally wanted to create the greatest gang of all time, or I guess the most vicious one at least. And I'm starting to wonder if Izuna was the one plotting in the background, maybe since season 1. They're probably gonna show signs of him plotting since season 1 and what created the future that became, you know, Tomon, with Mikey being evil and everything. Okay, now how is Takemichi gonna become the next leader of the Black Dragons? Because he said that he was gonna become leader of the Black Dragons while also being the first division captain of Tomon. I mean, I guess he could be loyal with two gangs at one time. I mean, Kizuki kind of did it in season 1, right? With what was it? I forgot what was the game called, but it was like Mobius. Yeah, it was something like that. And he was also part of Tomon, so I guess he could do that if no one knows. But if it's public knowledge that he's trying to take over the Black Dragons or become the leader, I don't know how Mikey's gonna take that information, or any other character, to be honest. I usually have like a theory or prediction for the next episode or something like that, but the way this episode ended, I'm not sure really what's gonna happen next, to be honest with you. Like anything can happen in the next episode, so you let me know what your predictions and theories are, because right now I'm like thinking in my head and I can't really see or predict. You know, I don't have that foresight right now. But yeah, you let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. Is there anything that I forgot to mention? Because there was a couple of stuff, there was a lot of stuff that happened. I didn't really mention much about this dude being one of the founders of Tenchiku, you know, and all that, and the vicious generation, but I doubt you guys came here to listen about that, so that's why I didn't really talk much about it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what kind of plan Takemichi comes up with, because I think I said this in a video before that, you know, usually he has an idea of what he has to do to change the future. Like he has a hint, but right now he has like no hints, no nothing. He kind of has to just not really wing it, but he kind of has to trust his gut on this one. So let's see what kind of plan he draws up with the information he has. So yeah, let's have a discussion in the comment section down below, and let's see what happens in the next episode.